A Russian court sentenced 72-year-old Stephen Hubbard to nearly 7 years in prison for allegedly fighting as a mercenary in Ukraine. Prosecutors say he joined the Ukrainian military after Russia's February 2022 invasion and fought for 2 months before being captured. Hubbard, from Michigan, is the first American convicted of this charge in the conflict. The U.S. State Department expressed disappointment over Russia's refusal to grant consular access. His potential 15-year sentence was reduced due to his age and guilty plea. In a separate case, American Robert Gilman received a 7-year sentence for assaulting police, raising concerns that Russia may be targeting U.S. citizens for leverage in negotiations. Please like and subscribe.
Hurricane Milton has intensified into a Category 5 storm, prompting Florida officials to issue urgent evacuation orders for several West Coast counties, including Pinellas and Lee. Governor Ron DeSantis urged residents to take these orders seriously, stating that time is running out. More than 50 counties are under a state of emergency, with flooding and a dangerous storm surge expected. Officials warn that surges could reach 8 to 12 feet in the Tampa Bay area, putting lives at risk. President Biden has approved an emergency declaration to support local efforts. Residents are advised to prepare disaster kits and evacuate to safe locations as the storm approaches.
On October 7, 2024, Hezbollah fired rockets at Haifa, Israel's third-largest city, injuring at least 10 people. This attack coincides with the anniversary of last year's deadly Hamas assault that sparked the ongoing conflict. Reports indicate that 2 rockets hit Haifa and 5 struck Tiberias, causing property damage. Hezbollah claimed the attack targeted a military base south of Haifa. In retaliation, Israel launched airstrikes on Hezbollah positions in Beirut and southern Lebanon, destroying command centers and weapons storage facilities. As security forces remain on high alert, fears grow over possible Palestinian attacks and the potential for a wider conflict in the Middle East.
Over 50 Minnesota legislators are pressuring Governor Tim Walz to act after a state employee's Facebook post referenced the July 2024 assassination attempt on Donald Trump. The employee wrote, "Too bad they weren't a better shot," sparking outrage. Lawmakers argue that Walz's inaction sends a troubling message, urging him to address political violence. The Minnesota Department of Natural Resources is investigating, but public comment is limited due to state laws. Legislators stress that public employees must be held to higher standards to prevent the spread of violence. Please like and subscribe.
Pennsylvania voters will be allowed to fix mistakes on their mail-in ballots, as the state's Supreme Court ruled against Republicans trying to stop the practice. The court said the lawsuit filed just before the November 5th election was too late. This decision affects a key battleground state in the presidential race between Trump and Kamala Harris. Republicans argue this undermines election integrity, while Democrats see it as a win for voter rights. The court also ruled that incorrectly dated ballots must not be counted.
Cissy Houston, the Grammy-winning gospel singer and mother of the late Whitney Houston, has died at 91. She passed away at her New Jersey home on Monday, surrounded by family, after battling Alzheimer's disease, according to her daughter-in-law, Pat Houston. Cissy's remarkable 7-decade career in music included founding the Sweet Inspirations and performing with legends like Otis Redding and Dionne Warwick. Her contributions to gospel and pop music will be remembered as a lasting legacy.
Vice President Kamala Harris criticized former President Donald Trump for spreading misinformation about Hurricane Helene's federal response. With Hurricane Milton approaching Florida, Harris labeled Trump's claims about aid withholding and FEMA's funding as irresponsible. She reassured the public that FEMA has resources available for survivors and urged them to apply for help. Harris also took aim at Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, accusing him of playing political games during the crisis, emphasizing that leaders should prioritize their constituents' needs over politics. Please like and subscribe.
Taylor Russo Grigg, a popular 25-year-old TikTok creator, has passed away after battling health issues. Her husband, Cameron Grigg, shared the heartbreaking news on October 5th, calling her death sudden and unexpected. Taylor had previously opened up to her 1.4 million followers about her health challenges. She said her illness started after her wedding in 2023, but didn't reveal specific details. Cameron shared that Taylor's organs will be donated to children, honoring her wish to help others even after her passing.
Viktor Bout, the infamous Russian arms dealer known as the Merchant of Death, is reportedly back in the arms trade after his release from U.S. custody in a 2022 swap for basketball star Brittany Griner. He is now negotiating a $10 million deal to sell small arms to Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi militants. Bout met with Houthi representatives in Moscow to discuss the sale, which includes AK-74 rifles. U.S. officials are concerned about this potential escalation, as the Houthis have been designated a terrorist group. While Bout claims he's out of the arms business, his actions suggest otherwise, raising alarms about his renewed influence in global arms trafficking.
Ryan Martinez accepted a plea deal for shooting a Native American activist during a protest against a conquistador statue in New Mexico. He pleaded no contest to aggravated battery and aggravated assault, leading to a 4-year prison sentence, which may be reduced with good behavior. Martinez, who wore a Make America Great Again cap, shot Jacob Johns while confronting protesters against the Juan de Oñate statue. Activists condemned the shooting as a hate crime and criticized the plea deal for being too lenient, expressing a desire for peaceful conflict resolution. Please like and subscribe.